of the NFL. And the spotlight's on Devontae Parker. He was terrific last week, racking up the receiving yards and reaching the end zone. It's the Patriots and the Saints, and it comes your way next.
From the area known as Patriot Place, EA Sports set for football at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Patriots offense set to go to work with Mac Jones at quarterback in his 3rd season now out of Alabama.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
A 1,000-yard rusher a year ago. Here's Ramondre Stevenson. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. Charles, we've seen some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself, but I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week now in the NFL, that's for sure.
You know, back when I played when dinosaurs roamed the earth, you didn't hear next man up. You heard, oh, no, we've got to put in Davis.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Jones. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Zach Bond there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They run once more with Stevenson. And a loose football. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
So here come the Saints to take over for the first time. And here's the new man under center after 9 seasons as a Raider. Derek Carr is the guy.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. We might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Kamara up the middle. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. A great starting position to begin the drive, and now they look up at a 3rd and 5. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And this one is right down the middle, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
A give for Stevenson, running right. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Two yards still to go. 3rd down now. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Looking to throw. Jones. He's going to wind up and air it out. It's caught inside the 25. Big play there for New England. 41 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Over the middle. Held in by Smith-Schuster. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Patriots. Smith-Schuster as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Oh, this is blocked. The Saints have got it, but he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look. Oh, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Saints. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Blake Groupie now for the extra point. And he's got it as the lead is now 10-6. And what a job there by all 11 on the kick return. The blocking excellent, the return excellent. The result, 6 points. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we have reached. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. The Saints going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They start the second half with Kamara. Fighting through, and he's got space. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
First down, Saints.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. Fighting him off. And down to the 36-yard line here. Second down and 3.
Tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
They run it again with Kamara. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. So after the run by Kamara, now another first and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll get this down to the 10. 57 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Carr now on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. From the 5, second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Now Carr.
5-yard line.
Touchdown, Saints. Kendra Miller with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Saints take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And no return from Montgomery. Bring it out to the 25. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Now Jones. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Montgomery. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. Here's 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Jones able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw. Jones. Open man here, the tight end Henry. A big play there for New England. 42 yards. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Juju Smith-Schuster, his second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Patriots have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So after the field goal, Riley back out as he'll send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So here are the Saints to take over. They'd lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. A 10th carry for Kamara. They'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Patriots take over. So now Jones and the Patriots down by 5. A minute 46 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Jones. Able to complete it to Montgomery. 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup.
To throw is Jones.
At the 36-yard line.
Montgomery another target and catch. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
A 2-yard loss.
Here's Jones. Right to the right sideline. And it falls incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Carr going to throw here. He completes it to Olave. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down. And now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the 1st down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
Groupie for the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And no return from Montgomery. Bring it out to the 25. So now the story changes. Trailing in this one now. At time, a huge factor. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a 1st down. Meanwhile, Jones' throw here taken in by Parker. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Jones. He'll find Parker again. Complete. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now Jones. And his throw is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it would appear that the Saints are going to win this football game. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Finds his man. That's Olave on the crossing route. Down to the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And no return from Montgomery. Bring it out to the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Saints, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.